This video is rated TV 16, has some harsh language which may not be appropriate for younger audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Heavy Metal Explosion coming at you with another figure discussion, and this here is Laserbeak. No, I'm just joking. It's gonna be the Netflix Sideswipe. But I wanted to get something off my chest about all these robots and different things coming out. Well, we've got a whole lot of, let's just say, these guys coming out, right? And whereas this is all right character because of Double Dealer, along with his Prince Charming right there. And Rumble here. Oh, did I not use the correct name? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, not. I grew up with the cartoon, so it's Rumble. This guy. And I understand the uniqueness for this guy, this character here. I understand that uniqueness. What I do not understand is that we got Frenzy / Rumble, and we in turn got Ratbat. Now, officially, Buzzsaw came with Soundwave. And I want to say Ravage and Laserbeak, and then Rumble and Frenzy, or maybe Rumble and Laserbeak and Ravage and Frenzy, something like that. I can't remember exactly the packaging, but if you're at Walmart and you see them, then you know. Or if you're more intelligent than my simple mind, which, trust me, I don't forgot more than anybody can ever imagine. So with that being said, part of that is I want my Buzzsaw. I want my official horror Hasbro Buzzsaw. Hasbro, give me Buzzsaw. I guess you got one more character, one more foot soldier to bring out. That red character that's like Rumble and Frenzy, so maybe we'll see Buzzsaw in that packet. But I want my Buzzsaw. That'll give me my five original cassettes. I just wanted to get that off my chest. Thank you. Have a good day. All right, Heavy Metal Explosion coming at you with a figure discussion, and this time we're dealing with Sideswipe. Yes, another repaint of the Siege line. I like this character, this body sculpt, the vehicle mode. I like the paint apps on this one. I guess my one big gripe on this is that we've got a Earth mode smokescreen coming out. Honestly, I know why they chose these figures. Probably because they were, you know, uh, shown in the upcoming Netflix, and they weighed their options on what was most popular, probably what mold was currently active. In this case, it's, you know, these molds. It's not the smokescreen, which you could say smokescreen is accurate. I mean, active, but whereas they could have given us uh, what Prowl, they could have given us, what's the other one? Blue Streak in his blue and gray colors, maybe. Um, the Barricade in the updated mode. They could have put Barricade in this one here and just thrown some lights on top, you know. The idea with having to reuse a mold 3 and 4 times, I can understand twice. I can even stretch it to 3 times. But to give us like 4 or 5 different characters or rehashes of the same characters in multiple deals, and to have their paint scheme fairly similar. Yes, I like this paint scheme here with the smudges more than the silver splatter. But really, on a lot of those characters, the silver splatter was not bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't horrible. It was just, on some of them, it was a little much. And it was a little much in certain places. So we'll get down here and get to looking at this, guys. So the biggest thing you see on here is that the red is much darker. You got some paint apps here, and you got, as you turn them around, so the paint scheme is darker overall. The white is done, it's molded in a off-white, which is a good color for it. I mean, it's not super bright. It's not that kind of see-through off-white that Ape Face has. You've got silver here, or a grayish silver, which is fine. I mean, it's a lot, but it could be anything really. You've got a mark up here and one right here. Then you've got this blending in. Now, one thing I did see, which I won't be able to show it here, is that this here is clear plastic. I do believe that the other Sideswipe, or both of the other 2 Sideswipe, this was a solid color, whereas this is clear plastic. So be cautious on that, fellas and gals. Sorry if I leave that term out, but be cautious on this, because I know there's some kind of issue with clear plastic and it being more brittle than others. So be careful. This is obviously clear plastic all the way around, and I think it's going to be clear plastic on the side panels. Everything else looks to be a solid plastic painted. Why they couldn't do that here, I don't know. I don't know why they couldn't make this a solid plastic, because when you get it out of packaging, you look through here and it does seem see-through. You see your lines right here, molding lines where they reinforce, it has the reinforcements here on the underside. So um, you know, be cautious. uh, this looks like an intentional design of some kind. I don't know. It kind of looks like that serpent eating itself type deal. I don't know what that one is, but maybe it's supposed to be like paint scrape. Again, you got, this is gray instead of red, which that's great there. You know, it's neat that it's not red, because I just can't see having a red gun or a bright green gun or something like that. I just don't. I never been a partial to that. That's one thing that kicked me off of GI Joe, was when they started coming out with vibrant colors. I was like, well, this isn't very military like. So I'm not gonna get into transformation. I think we've seen this 100 times over, but I am going to get into at least this comparison shot. And you can definitely tell the difference in the white, the off-white here. This has a milky yellow. Your solid color here, which again is molded in a solid plastic, whereas this is clear. You'll see it. You'll be able to tell. Don't take my word for it. I like this figure. I would have bought this figure over this one if this had come out the same time this did. I would have got this one. That's all there is to it. I would have got this figure. I like this one. I'm not disappointed that I have this one. I just think that the paint scheme on this one is much better, more appealing to me as an individual than this one. Although this one matches his toy colors ever so, for the most part, without, you know, your paint scuffing and everything. So again, it's a preference. I'm not going to be getting rid of this one. There's going to be some that I'm getting rid of because I don't need 3 of a character. So, but this here I'll keep for comparison wise, and maybe a different faction set. So again, I keep saying so, I keep saying again, do apologize, but this is a good figure. It's always been a solid mold. It's solid figure. Probably one of the best of the first wave, I believe he came out in, of figures. And so getting another one, getting a third one, that's all fine, and it's great. So yeah, there's not a whole lot more to say on this, is other than, you know, it's a great figure, and hope if they're gonna do all of these in Earth modes, Super, don't think it needs it. I have heard today that Ironhide, and because of the Earth mode smokescreen, that we're probably going to get a Prowl. I don't think we needed the Prowl Earth mode. I think maybe the recoloring of Blue Streak in his silver and blue color scheme, that would have been more of a want than what we have now. Maybe the red color scheme for Sunstreaker, and yeah, so I I'm thinking about putting another video out, whereas my top 10 figures I want to see come out for in the near future, hopefully. Doesn't necessarily has to be Earthrise, doesn't have to be the one afterwards. But I would like to see some more cartoon accurate Earth modes, or cartoon accurate style vehicles, etc. Not cartoon accurate with the cell shading. I didn't pick up the Optimus nor the Megatron. I didn't need those because I don't want it that cartoon accurate. But, you know, I would like to see the Earth modes, or just like we got the RC and the Springer, you know, Hot Rod. I like to see a more accurate Ultra Magnus personally. I don't mind the RID version. I wanted to have it when I was younger, when I seen it in the stores, but I just think that if you're gonna get accurate in the Earthrise stable, then you might as well bring out a accurate Ultra Magnus. So with that being said, all that is going to be in my upcoming video. And again, you go out there, keep hunting, keep looking. And oh, I know, I didn't get a scrap face while I was at my local Walmart. I guess they either didn't have it, they were sold out, or they came, one per every 2 cases. I don't know how they, what they're. But if you have an extra scrap face with the Teletran backdrop, hit me up. I'll pick that up from you. So, again, enjoy, happy hunting, and until next time.